motivation? Stop lying. You don't need a vacation? Stop lying. You ain't got nowhere to go? Stop lying. Come on, y'all, let it flow. Stop lying. Lying right. Lying right. Lying right. Lying right. Y'all were thinking it? I just said it. Now tell me I'm lying. Welcome back to another episode of LYIN podcast. Or is it the LYIN show? Whatever this is, I've been gone. Literally disappeared. 3 months. Out of here. But I'll explain why later. Welcome back to the show, and thank you for always supporting me. This is the transformative podcast that focuses on community, culture, the things that I see in real life and on social media for the most part, and what I view and my intake on the world. I like to focus on LGBTQ matters, Black people, the things that y'all don't want to say, but I'll say it, and much more, so much more. Thank you for being patient with me. And thank you for understanding that sometimes people need a detox from social media. This is a live recording, and I hope you guys know I do this from home. So if you hear things like a fire truck in the background, couple shots in the air, I'm from New York City. You know what I'm saying? We do this for real, for real. I'm filming from home, and you guys have been so patient with me. You people, you folk have been so patient with me. So if you hear my dogs, you hear my dogs. It is what it is. So I'm back now, and I took it upon myself to take a 2 or 3 month detox from social media because I didn't have an excuse. I didn't feel like I was drained or stressed out or anything like that, but I did feel like I don't feel like doing this. And one thing about me is when I don't feel like doing it, I just won't do it ever. And that goes for everything. So if I don't feel like visiting you, seeing you, going to a party, I simply won't do it. If I don't feel like going on social media, even though I own a business and I am an entrepreneur, so I should be technically trying to drive traffic towards all of my business, I did not feel like it. And I would never recommend this to anyone. I would never recommend not going on social media just because you don't feel like it. I always recommend do your best, try your hardest, work your hardest if you feel like it. For me, I'm not a hard worker, I'm a smart worker. So when I left social media for the 2 or 3 months, I think like 2.5 months, it was my detox. It was my transition to like peace, you know? So I didn't stay off. I still saw what was going on. Hot ass mess. Y'all are a mess. But I didn't post for myself. So I had no like way of showing up, which was like freeing because I found myself consumed in the aesthetic of my page, how it looked, how much I was producing, how much content I could put out, and constantly filming. Me not having to film for 2.5 months was so freeing, okay? So freeing, but I'm happy to be back. I'm really happy to be back. Speaking of being free, and detoxing, I did put out a journal in those 2 months. The Dopamine Detox for the Dope Artist. It's a journal, literally, on Amazon that I published by myself, and it's cute as hell, y'all. I really did this. Like, I can't believe it. But basically, what I flourish in is people who are artists like myself who struggle with feeling good, showing up every day as their largest self, their biggest selves, and not feeling like the world is judging them in the wrong way. Like, hey, I'm an artist, I'm really good at this, but I don't believe myself. And that's that imposter syndrome just kicking in. And I'm great at leading people to believe the tools that they already have. Let's use them and show up as your largest self. So in this journal, Dopamine Detox for the Dope Artist, I have prompts on almost every page where it guides you to feel good for no reason, right? Like that burst of energy, that feel good release. Hey, yo, that's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? So basically it prompts you to access your dopamine in your body that lives there. And I published this journal for people who need that dopamine fix. Some pages says, hey, listen to your favorite song, draw the first thing that comes to your mind. Drawing is not for everyone. I don't care if you're an artist or not. If you are a painter, a writer, whatever, draw the first thing on a blank page that comes to mind when
you hear your favorite song. It releases such a dopamine fix, and people don't know about it. Or the feel-good fix, which is like after you did 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, whatever. It really does help. I have another page that is like state the last good thing you did for somebody else. People don't think about those things often because we're always thinking about ourselves, which is normal. But also, it just feels good to know that you are good and you're doing good, and it's okay. So there's a lot of pages like that, and there's a lot of pages of just writing. It's a low-content book filled with pages for you to be expressive and free. And I relate with artists. I've been an artist for 15 years. So I decided to put out this beautiful journal on Amazon. But back to what I didn't miss in the world. There's now, and first of all, let's be real. We just came from the coffee shop like just now, and people were telling us as we came from the coffee shop that there was an earthquake in New York City, a 4.7 or 4.8 strength earthquake that came into New York City. I've been saying this. But every time I say this, y'all call me a conspiracy theorist. Y'all call me, you don't believe in Jesus. Well, do you? Let me tell you something. Can Jesus save you right now? Or are the aliens going to come and save you and scoop you up? Are they going to use you for experiments? We don't know. What I'm telling you is you need to believe in what I'm saying. What is not right now? Why is there an earthquake in New York City? And if somebody responds with some scientific response, I don't care. I got a TikTok, bitch. Basically, there was an earthquake in New York. We were at the coffee shop, and people felt the ground shaking and stuff. I ain't feel nothing, but I'm not going to hold you. My phone is still blowing up. My phone is on airplane mode right now because it's still blowing up from people asking me if me and my dogs are okay. I felt absolutely nothing. I was sitting in a quiet coffee shop and felt absolutely nothing, no movement. Right now, outside of my door are fire trucks and police cars going to people whose home got probably fucked up. My friend said her plants are on the floor. My father said that his house felt like it was under construction, and I caught a few live streamers whose computers were actually shaking. I don't know if like my ass is so fat that it shakes when it walks, because that's my earthquake, you feel me? But I felt nothing. I really hope that everything and everybody is okay, but I told y'all about this. I told y'all the earthquakes are about to start. The solar eclipse is about to happen. I already told y'all about this. An earthquake in Harlem? Why? Why you doing this? Okay. So I missed nothing while I was gone. The things I've seen, let's go over the stupid stuff I've seen on the internet. We have the male alpha boot camp. Exactly how it sounds is exactly what it is. The alpha male boot camp. The alpha male boot camp. The alpha male boot camp is for beta males, men who are not too aggressive and consider themselves non-alpha, for them to register and sign up for $15,000 to $18,000 for people to give them military-style drills in order for them to come home in 72 hours to their wives and be the ultimate alpha male. Like, so I'm not kidding. This is so stupid, and this is probably why I stayed away from social media. I'm not even playing with you. What happens is you sign up for a military-style boot camp for 72 hours with no sleep and do stupid shit. I mean, like, there's men dragging you through the mud. You literally have to pick up axes and like throw them. Oh my God, I'm an alpha male. If you are doing exercises like this to become more of an alpha and less of a beta, which is so fucking stupid, nigga, just say you like dick. Sorry. Just say you like some dick, because what do you need to do that for? And I'm sure your wife is not craving you running through the woods with a bunch of men for 72 hours. I'm sure she does not want that for you. Absolutely not. So why would you ever pay $15,000 to run through the woods with a bunch of dudes? I'm not making this up. Go look it up. Alpha male boot camp. Look it up for yourselves. And It exists. And if I had 15,000 expendable dollars, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't spend it on running through the woods with a bunch of white males, getting dragged through the mud, lifting axes, throwing them, and being like, oh, they were getting sprayed with hoses. I mean, black people have been doing that already. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Anyway, these are all the things that I just did not miss. I didn't miss it. Gerard, his name is Gerard. What's his name? Gerard. His name is Gerard. And he's the dude that came out with that. He just won an Emmy, I think. And he just came out with a reality show on HBO. And it showcases him coming out as a Haitian black man from South Carolina. And his parents didn't accept who he was or is as a gay man. So what he shows in his reality show, which is on HBO, which shows that you got a lot of access and you have a lot of peers and professional peers who love and accept you because you have a show on HBO. What he showed in the show, and we all know who Tyler the Creator is, he showed that he was in love with his best friend. So that was just one scene. He showed that he was in love with his best friend, Tyler the Creator. I love Tyler the Creator too. I think that his music is genius. He is brilliant. Oh, so is Gerard. I think Gerard is brilliant as well. What I didn't enjoy was how he showcased himself falling for Tyler the Creator on the show. Hear me out. All right, boom. I am one person who's had friends fall in love with me. Facts. I'm being completely honest. Platonic friends have fallen for me my entire life. Since I was 14, 15, I've had my friends come out and say, hey, I don't know what it is about you. I'm just so in love with you. And I used to be like, all right, gang, like this ain't gonna work, you know? And the one time that I did, you know, pursue my friend back, we fucking hated each other. Like, don't fuck your friends. Anyway, Gerard said to Tyler the Creator, hey, bro, I'm really developing feelings for you and I love you. Gerard's a comedian and a producer, a show producer, and he's a genius guy. What I didn't like was, damn, see, when the table shake, that means you got to drink something. When the table shake, that means it's an earthquake. Hey, this is not a joke. Earthquake is not a joke. Back to Gerard. His show is beautifully filmed. It's beautifully shot, beautifully edited. He's brilliant. He's funny. And I think that he's a gorgeous black man. So is Tyler. But the way you had to showcase your love for your friend, your best friend, was so crazy to me and so cringy. I felt like it was a cry for help. I felt like, what are you trying to show us, Gerard? Are you trying to show us that you are an open black gay man? Or are you... What is it giving? What is it giving? It's not giving confidence, and you don't have to be confident when you have that much. You know, I don't have no show on HBO Max. I got a mic and a camera. That's it. And we uploading to YouTube. But the way that he came out and was just like, first of all, he's hunched down like this the entire time. He's just like hunched down, talking to Tyler the Creator like they haven't been friends forever. And then he said, you know, Tyler, when I reached out to you and told you that I have feelings for you, you texted me back and was like, shut up, bitch. Or like, stupid bitch. You know what I mean? Like, Tyler's like, what are you talking about, bro? And then he felt a way about that. Like, Gerard felt not good about that. He didn't like it. He felt sad and it showed. So then he proceeded to order Tinder dates. He went on, Grindr. He went on Grindr and was literally like, I'm gonna get me a hot Latino twink tonight. Fuck him in the ass. And I'm like, you know, this ain't what we doing, bro. Like, this ain't right. And then the next thing I saw was he was deep throating some feet. That's the last thing I saw before I had to turn it off. I seen a light-skinned foot in Gerard's mouth. And this is what I had to see from a black man on HBO Max. I pay a lot for my monthly subscription. And ain't nobody tell me that I was going to have to see Gerard deep throwing some feet after he professed his love for Tyler the Creator. And this is exactly why I told y'all I stayed away for 2.5 months. Yeah. I don't got time. I'm happy to be back the top of April, which is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Me and people close to me are survivors of sexual assault. We are very open and we are very passionate about teaching people how not to be in those situations, how if you are in those situations, how to get the fuck out. And after you've survived these situations, that you can be a victor and not always a victim, but also know that victims always win when you care about what you've actually been through. Okay? We are survivors of sexual assault, and it is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Speaking of sexual assault, we have our favorite, take that, in the building, being sued on so many charges, so many acts of motion of sexual assault, sex trafficking, sex working, just sex. Papa Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Father Love, Brother Love. This is all the things that he calls himself. I don't care to talk on the topic. I am not a gossip blogger. I do not care. All I'm going to say is, for people getting sued like that so much, this is going on for 25, 30 years. You know, I'm going to shut up, but open your eyes. Open your eyes. And for the people, especially the celebrities that are defending so many allegations, I don't get y'all. I don't understand. I don't understand why you think that there'd be so many people willing to go out of their way to accuse a man of doing these things. Your past and your present is always going to catch up with you. So when you think you're about to throw a bunch of freak offs, and I ain't gonna hold you, I literally know people that have been to his freak offs. They just ain't suing. They're just not suing. When you know so many people that are saying the same thing about a certain individual, whether they're rich, famous, or not. So how come everybody is not going for every famous black man? Also, why do people think so bad? Like, why do you think that there's just no gay rappers? Because the charges are also not all from women. They're from men as well. And as soon as y'all hear, oh shit, gay shit, hey yo, pause on yourself, because your next door neighbor with 3 kids and a wife is most likely on Grindr fucking a man. Male on male. Action packed, jammed, fulfilled. Okay, there's a lot of gay activity that goes on in the heterosexual community that nobody wants to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about. And I tiptoed into that for season 1 and 2. Am I on season 3 or 4? I don't know. I'm inconsistent. I'm going to be more consistent this time. But what I'm trying to say is, y'all don't believe that gay males exist. Why? If your closeted 3rd grade teacher was gay and you just found out in your 20s, what makes you think a rapper's not? Or a basketball player or a football player? Every time this comes up within the entertainment community of any sort, y'all like, hey, yo, that's crazy. Ain't no way that nigga was sucking dick. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. A lot of it. Like, he had fun doing it. He had fun. All right. So what I'm saying, especially as a queer person, I had a great coming out experience because I ain't have to come out. I don't care about what any of y'all think. I'm going to do what I want. But for a person who did not come from a background where their parents permitted gayness, where they were super religious, whether they would be judged by their basketball or football team, and whether it's even accepted in society, which it's not, obviously, because you all are freaking out when you heard that Diddy was taking dick. He's taking dick. Diddy's taking dick. Or giving it. We don't know who's doing the bending. But what I'm trying to say is, these allegations that you heard, you all hate it so much. You hate it so much. Instead of just being like, well, there's a possibility, you know, him and his boys get it in sometimes. You know, they drink around the shots and start fucking. Like, girls do it all the time. But you don't like to ever deem a male gay. And also, I just want to go over the topics of like some of the homophobic things that gay males do, closeted gay males. One, they call women bitches and hoes all the time. You have a girlfriend, you have 4 girlfriends. You're cheating on your good girlfriend or your good wife at home, but you hate her when you're around your friends. You'd rather be around your boys because why? If you don't like a woman, why are you with her? To slander her behind her back, or maybe to cheat on her and give her STDs when she gets home? What about having children outside the marriage? Huge thing. Huge. And not only huge for heterosexual males, huge for closeted gay males who are DL, that's down low, or dick licking. It's just true. You do too much to a woman that is so bad. It shows you don't like them. I've worked around so many heterosexual males in my life. I sound like a man hater. I'm not a man hater. I've dated men. What I'm trying to say is, I've worked and been around and am best friends with heterosexual males. And the things that I hear come out of the mouths, the actions that I've seen done to beautiful, gorgeous women is so crazy. It's like you don't even like your girl. So I'm just saying, before y'all go into saying this is a Diddy conspiracy, like I hear a lot of people saying, or he's not gay and he's not doing drugs and fucking dudes, before you just negate that, just think about it this way. A billionaire can do the same things that a mailman can do. Okay? A billionaire can do the same things as a person working in Burger King. So if you don't feel like people can be rapists, sex traffickers, pedophiles, whatever, because they are famous, you are out of your mind. Okay? Great. This is a very short show. And I just wanted to end with saying, again, thank you. And thank you for supporting. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being patient, because this is one thing that I'm learning about myself is there's no reason to rush. There's no reason to show up when you are not supposed to. If you don't feel it right now, baby, the whole point is for you to wake up excited about the things that you do in life. When the excitement for the things that you love is decreasing, I think that it's very important. To counter that with the things that make you excited and the things that you love, so that you can come back excited, fulfilled, enthusiastic, and with love and passion for what you actually like to do. And that's why I'm back. So thank you for tuning in to the LYIN podcast. Y'all were thinking it. I just say it. Now tell me I'm lying. Peace.